Hey everyone, welcome back to Forest Reviews. Today, we're diving into something really special, an in-depth look at the M26 Pershing 2026 model, a stunning modern take on a classic American World War II tank. If you're into military history, scale models, or just appreciate finely detailed craftsmanship, you're going to want to stick around for this one. At first glance, this 2026 edition of the M26 Pershing immediately stands out. The level of detail is incredible. You can see the careful replication of the cast hull, the robust turret shape, and even the subtle weathering effects that give it that battle-worn authenticity. It's not just a toy, it's a miniature tribute to the power and engineering of mid-20th century armored warfare. Now, for those unfamiliar with the historical context, the original M26 Pershing was introduced late in World War II and was one of the first American heavy tanks to see combat. It was designed to go head-to-head with the formidable German Tiger and Panther tanks. The M26 marked a transition from the lightly armored Shermans to more heavily armed and armored tanks in the U.S. arsenal. This 2026 model captures that significance beautifully, blending historical accuracy with modern model building techniques. Taking a closer look at the turret, you'll notice the attention to scale. The 90mm gun is precisely modeled, with the muzzle brake and recoil system looking true to form. The mantlet fits snugly, and there's even subtle paint chipping to suggest wear from heavy use. On the top, the commander's cupola rotates smoothly, and all the periscopes are molded with clear plastic to simulate actual viewing lenses. It's those small touches that make this model stand out from standard mass-market builds. Moving on to the hull, the model includes highly realistic tracks individually linked and slightly sagged to mimic the weight and tension you'd expect from the real vehicle. The suspension system is replicated as well, with each bogie and road wheel sitting perfectly against the track. You can even see molded bolts and weld seams along the armor plating, all scaled correctly and painted to give depth and contrast. It's the kind of detail that makes a modeler pause and appreciate the craftsmanship. The paint job deserves its own mention. The olive drab finish is layered with washes and dry brushing that bring out the contours and surface detail. There are scuffs, grime, and oil stains in all the right places, and nothing overdone, just enough to tell a story. It doesn't just look like a clean tank out of a factory, it looks like a tank that's been in action, that's seen combat and held its ground. One of my favorite features of this model is the interior detailing. When you open the turret hatch, you can actually see in-situ ammunition racks, radio equipment, and partial crew seating have all been included. That kind of interior fidelity is rare in models at this scale and really speaks to the effort put into this 2026 version. If you're considering adding this to your collection, let me just say it's worth it. Whether you're a dedicated model builder or a casual enthusiast, the M26 Pershing 2026 offers a balance of realism, build quality, and historical representation that's hard to match. It's perfect for display but also sturdy enough for light diorama use or wargaming. Before we wrap up, I want to mention the build experience. Assembly was smooth, with well-fitting parts and a clear instruction manual. No warping, no major gaps, and the decals adhered easily. I'd recommend this to intermediate builders and up, just because of the level of detail and precision required, but even a beginner with patience could bring this model to life. That's it for today's review on Forest Reviews. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the M26 Pershing 2026 model, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more military model reviews, build tips, and history-packed content. Got a model you want me to check out? Drop it in the comments below, I read everyone. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep building, keep learning.